It will be an ideal situation where the external freedom and inner freedom can match. But inner freedom need not depend upon the external freedom. Freedom should be there, no doubt. But at the same time, some regulation should be there, some regulation with love. It is not that we want to be dictatorial in the house. What we need to teach the children the most is this, how we communicate with each other and how a regular life can be established. Regularity in life. Like you have TV time, lunch time, breakfast time, reading time. Train them with time sense, space sense, communication sense. Like when you go for shopping, for example, and you ended up buying a toy for your son or a daughter. Buy a pencil or a box of crayon. Tell them, you have a friend you like to give to something? He'll say, oh yes, I have a friend. Can you buy a crayon box for him? Yes, we should. It doesn't cost you much, but then you have instilled a beautiful quality in a child that I should do something for my friend also while I'm shopping here. And doesn't rob you. What does it cost you? £1? Doesn't. Okay. So little by little we can train them, see? Okay. So that they themselves become proud. They should not feel that they're being suppressed. You are giving them freedom like this, you see? But you are the actual doer. That's why Babaji Maharaj says, discipline without love will not serve the purpose. Does that mean we are free to do whatsoever we like? Choice is yours. Our master says, he used to say very often, that as we advance on the path, our freedom gets restricted more and more. He used to give an example that when you are walking you can walk wherever you like. You may be walking first time on that and it becomes a track. You have the freedom to walk wherever you like. When you have a bicycle, you go faster, but your freedom is restricted. You just cannot ride your bicycle wherever you feel like. Your freedom is restricted. When you're on a scooter, when you go on or drive by your car, the path that was suitable on a scooter is no longer suitable when you are driving by a car. Later on, we realize when we start flying, sky, open sky, so much of freedom, but you simply cannot fly beyond your certain level of trajectory. Guys going into space, Apollo travelers, same thing. Even every movement of their body movement is also restricted. Sky is unlimited. You can take your rocket wherever you feel like, but then it is doomed to failure, doomed to destruction. Rose is destined to become rose. It cannot become lotus. With human beings, we have freedom with consciousness. We play with consciousness so much. You have an opportunity to create a tamasic mind or tamasic consciousness. You can become a dacoit. You can choose to become a terrorist. At the same time, you have a choice to become sattvic consciousness, seer-like, saintly. It is up to us. Choice is ours. This is the problem of free will, how to use it. Either you can make your life or break your life. Choice is yours. Though destiny has played some part, but our free will creates havoc if it is not utilized properly. True freedom occurs when this tendency no longer troubles us. If spiritual life makes one irresponsible, if it enslaves one with dependency, then that sort of spirituality is not worth pursuing. The ideal is freedom, Not only freedom, but such a freedom where even the iota of freedom or the idea of freedom is no longer present. Freedom from freedom is the real freedom, says Babuji. One must be passionate about this inner freedom. People talk of democracy, people talk of dictatorship, they can't talk of all kinds of political systems. But we are not here to criticize any political system. We can achieve that inner freedom, which is different from the external freedom people talk about, and people are used to it. In fact, to my understanding, more and more of external freedom binds you from inside, it enslaves you from inside. It will be an ideal situation where the external freedom and inner freedom can match. But inner freedom need not depend upon the external freedom. You become a slave, in fact, when you are depending on external. Your dependency makes you a slave. Freedom, true freedom, if you want, where you go beyond the concept of freedom, the idea of freedom also dies out. That will come only when you are completely deprogrammed from inside. And to arrive at this, I think there are many practices, many we offer through heartfulness.